Hello, we'll do a little guided meditation today on the cusp of my talk that I'm doing tomorrow. And do a run through. So, when you're ready, position yourself in a chair on your cushion so that you are supporting the weight of your own back. You can rock gently side to side, forwards and backwards, until you find that midpoint between a slump and a brace. Relaxed uprightness, not using any muscular strain to achieve that. You can place your hands on your lap, you can keep your eyes open or closed, it's up to you. As you settle in, enjoying the feeling of knowing that for the next, 10 minutes or so, there's nothing for you to do. You can release your doing muscles. You can sigh out, enjoying this rare treat in your day. One time when you don't have to achieve anything. In this meditation, I'm going to watch the breath. So now just dropping your attention into your breath, wherever you can feel it in your body. Do you feel it in your stomach, your chest, maybe your whole body even? And just looking at its qualities. Not trying to change it in any way. Not trying to do any kind of breathing exercise. In fact, it's precisely the opposite of doing any breathing exercise. You're doing nothing to your breath and just watching it find its natural rhythm. What do I mean by that? Well, on the out-breath, you can watch the lungs empty the air. And then, when they're fully empty, right at the end of the out-breath, notice how the chest expands and the lungs filled with air again. And then, when they're comfortably full, after a short pause, they empty once more. Just watching the effect that not interfering with the breath, but allowing it to find its natural rhythm, has on the breath. How it changes when you don't try to change it. A teacher called Issho Fujita came up with a wonderful analogy when I saw him at a seminar last year. He was mentioning how sleep, from an evolutionary standpoint, is very disadvantageous for us in a number of ways. Why would it be useful for us to spend a third of our lives unconscious and vulnerable? There must be something very useful for us to be unconscious. And that's that sleep, its role in restoration and processing, and all sorts of other things we're not yet aware of. Its role is only performed properly when we don't get in the way of it, when we don't interfere, when we are unconscious. In the same way, meditation benefits rise precisely in the moment we stop thinking about them. And we stop the interference. So we have that attitude with our breath of just watching in a detached way. Noticing perhaps how as the breath sinks into a more natural rhythm, what effect that has on your body, whether it becomes shallower, becomes tenser, becomes stiller, or restless, whatever. Maybe also how that feels in your mind. And again, with all these things, when you're paying attention, you're not like thinking, okay, now I'm going to watch this. It's just allowing these pieces of information to wash over you. Maybe you can explore the possibility you are like a toad. Now, what do I mean by that? A toad, when it wants to catch insects, to be able to see them properly, to be able to have that sensitivity, needs to be utterly, utterly still. Explore whether the same is maybe true for you. Whether to see the infinite complexity of the breath might help for you to be physically still, not twitch around, restless. And noticing perhaps in the moments when you do catch yourself moving around, what happens to the quality of your awareness? Become more or less sharp? You continue to just watch the breath, noticing if you can see more and more as the meditation goes on. Just listening to it, as if listening to the sound of rain on the windows. In fact, listening to everything in that way, including my voice, any sounds you can hear. Thoughts even, any thoughts, if thoughts come up into your head, which I'm sure they have by now. Just hearing them as if hearing rain, not getting too involved. The mind, you see, it's like a fist. We can either clench it or unclench it. When we do, we think that's a clenching. When we try to achieve, that's a clenching. That's all very good, and it's a very necessary part of human activity. Meditation is giving us the other skill, the skill of unclenching our fist. So when we notice, we think, we just watch the thought, listen to it like the rain. Don't get involved, don't tell it it's wrong. And in that moment, when we just allow it to be, it moves just like everything else. And it's only in the moment that we resist it, we tell it it's wrong, it stays. It's fed even. As such, you might notice that meditation is not an effort to quieten the mind by, I don't know, beating out thoughts, having some kind of opposition to them. Alan Watts said that muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone. And my teacher's teacher said, trying to control thoughts is just another type of thinking. Shunryu Suzuki Roshi said, the best way to control a cow is to give it a big meadow to roam in the same way, when we allow our thoughts to do exactly what they want, they express themselves and move on. You can only have control if you're able to surrender it. Now just join the last 30 seconds or so of this meditation. The last 30 seconds of having to do nothing. Now in your own time, come back to the room, opening your eyes when you